Oh crap, hold on. Alright, there we go. Goodies positioning of the sun, everybody. You know the name, you know the drill. And welcome back to the final time I'll be doing this week. Hooray! The Season 9 Championship is here. If you don't know, because I've somehow gained a lot of new followers, hi. Every single time I reach 24 winners in a season, we head to episode 25, which is not as suggested, but instead takes the winners of all the previous episodes in said season, pits them all together so we can crown a champion of said season. So to review, from our fan suggestion episode, we have Jeffy from Bistro Huddy, Nico from Looney Tunes, Pepe Le Pew, 2010's villain, cartoon villains, Bill Cipher, Shiloh Ambrose as Luke, Orange characters as Darwin, How to Train Your Dragons as Stormfly, Alita 1 is a Transform. It's from Pink characters. Mad Hatter is from classic Disney films. Soleil the God Pigeon is from our Losers of Season 8. He has been redeemed and got himself a championship. Gray Monster version is from Rainbow Friends. Finn the Human is from 2010's cartoons. I don't know. Diamonds Are Forever from James Bond movies. Reese is from Aphmau. Keita is from Forgotten Characters. Anne Shirley is from Classic Lit Characters. Josh Nichols is from Drake and Josh Characters. Willy Wonka is from Meat Canyon. Roddy St. James is from 2000s Movies Characters. Xenomorph Baby is from Alien. Scratchy is from Simpsons Part 2. Okoye Seishu is from Kengan Ashura. Tweedledum is from Alice in Wonderland, so we did the live action version. And Red is from Fictional Birds. We have our cast list, and I have 3 picks I can go for. Keita, Mad Hatter, and Tweedledum. Because those are the 3 I got right. So, I'm going for Keita, because between the 3, she's the character I like the most. And honestly, I kind of would prefer not going for one of the 2 that I picked and won. But I guess I'm going to go with Mad Hatter for the same reason of Batman villain. Alright, let's begin the championship. The tributes end their podiums, the horn sounds. Stormfly finds a canteen full of water. Pepe Le Pew clutches a first aid kit and runs away. The Mad Hatter runs away. Fucking Nico, proving himself to have godly powers, throws a knife into Bill's head. So Nico's already the biggest threat. Not a stoner beat a god. Luke grabs a shovel. Anne, Sully, and Wonka all ran. Josh gets a trident. Tweedledum, Reese, and Red start fighting, but Reese runs away as Tweedledum kills Red. Roddy and Darwin run away. Okoye clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Jeffy grabs a shovel. Scratchy runs away from the cornucopia. Gray rips a mace out of the Xenomorph baby's hands. Keita snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Alita runs away from the cornucopia. Diamonds Are Forever runs away, and Finn finds a backpack full of camping equipment. The Xenomorph baby makes a wooden spear and bashes Scratchy's head in with a mace. Reese and Gray hunt for other tributes. The Mad Hatter also hunts for other tributes. Roddy is pricked by thorns of picking berries. Finn sprains his ankle running away from Tweedledum. Wonka gets a hatchet. Stormfly and Pepe Le Pew fish. Alita makes a slingshot. Luke, Jeffy, Darwin, Nico, and Sully hunt for other tributes. And Josh camouflages himself in the bushes. Okoye taints Keita's food, killing her. Damn. And Diamonds Are Forever dies from thirst. So that's 5 cannon shots. Bill from District 2, Red from District 12, Scratchy from District 11, Keita from District 8, and Diamonds Are Forever from District 7. By my account, no district is completely out yet, but we went from 24 champions to 17? 24 minus... No, 19. That's the math. Blah. Yeah, 19 champions stand. Okoye sets an explosive off, killing Roddy, Finn, and the Xenomorph baby. Where was this energy in the Kengan Ashura episode? Because you were a pacifist in that episode. And yet, you're not in the show. And now you're not being a pacifist. You have 4 kills. Pop-Tart, you should be proud. Okoye is living up to his lore accuracy. Reese receives clean water. Gray cooks his food before putting his fire out. Luke climbs a tree to rest. Sully screams for help. Mad Hatter, Tweedledum, and Alita sleep in shifts. Pepe Le Pew and Wonka run into each other and decide truce for the night. Jeffy, Josh, Stormfly, Nico, and Darwin sleep in shifts. Anne tends to her wounds. Reese camouflages himself in the bushes. Nico receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Wonka attacks Stormfly, but she manages to escape. Tweedledum throws a knife into Josh's chest. Anne and Luke hunt for other tributes. Sully constructs a shack. Mad Hatter collects fruit from a tree. Gray camouflages himself in the bushes. Jeffy fishes. Darwin constructs a shack. Okoye attacks Pepe Le Pew, but Alita protects him, killing Okoye. So now Okoye is dead. I don't know if he would beat a Transformer. And why'd you protect a skunk? Did you have feelings for les skunk? That's 5 more cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Roddy from District 10, Finn from District 6, the Xenomorph Baby from District 10, Josh from District 9, and Okoye from District 11. Districts 10 and 11 are completely out. With those 5 deaths, we have gone from 19 champions to 14 champions standing. Alright. Let's keep this going. Anne climbs a tree to rest. Tweedledum looks at the night sky. Reese starts a fire. Sully and Wonka tell stories about themselves to each other. Jeffy and the Mad Hatter huddle for warmth. Nico defeats Luke in a fight but spares his life. Pepe Le Pew questions his sanity. Stormfly begs for Gray to kill her. He refuses keeping Stormfly alive. Alita receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Darwin attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Reese diverts Luke's attention and runs away. Stormfly attends to Gray's wounds. Alita picks flowers and Nico discovers a river. Sully and Darwin work together for the day. Wonka attacks Tweedledum, but he manages to escape. Pepe Le Pew receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Jeffy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Hey, Danny, want to see my pencil? Mad Hatter goes hunting, and Anne receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. A tsunami rolls into the arena. Luke is alive. Anne is dead. Wonka survives. Gray is dead. Darwin and Reese are either Okay, I don't know this prompt. Reese and Nico are for sure dead, but I'm not sure if Darwin and Pepe Le Pew are dead. Tweedledum and Jeffy smash their heads together. The tsunami rolls in, leaving them both to drown. Mad Hatter is dead. Sully defeats Stormfly, but throws her in the water to make sure she dies, and Alita survives. 8 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Anne from District 8, Gray from District 6, Reese from District 7, Nico from District 1, Tweedledum from District 12, Jeffy from District 1, Mad Hatter from District 5, and Stormfly from District 4. So Darwin and Luke live, I think. No, it was Pepe Le Pew who did that. So yeah, Districts 1, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12 are out. And I forget how many we had, but we are now down to 6 survivors. A quarter of the cast is still standing. Luke fends Sully, Darwin, and Alita away from his fire as Wonka silently snaps Pepe Le Pew's neck. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, elements, and memoirs from tributes families. Alita decides not to go to the feast. Darwin kills Luke with a sickle. Sully decides not to go to the feast, and Wonka sobs while gripping a photo of his friends and family. Darwin stalks Sully. Wonka receives a fresh food from an unknown sponsor, and Alita tries to spearfish at the Trident. 2 cannon shots, Pepe Le Pew from District 2, and Luke from District 3. So with that, Districts 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 are out, and we had 6 survivors, and now we are down to just 4. Darwin thinks about home. Alita stays awake all night, Wonka goes to sleep, and Sully cooks his food before putting his fire out. Sully is pricked by thorns of picking berries. Alita overhears Wonka and Darwin talking in the distance. No cannon shots. Darwin thinks about winning. Alita dies from hunger. Alright, I'm not a Transformers fan, but do they eat? Do they eat? I don't know. Wonka and Sully run into each other and decide truce for the night. Dude, Sully's about to perform the ultimate redemption run. He lost his initial episode, he won the episode for losers, and now since he's here, is he actually a champion and he just got really unlucky? Wonka scares Sully off and Darwin dies trying to escape the arena. So that's 2 cannon shots, Alita from District 4 and Darwin from District 3. Districts 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12 are out. It's Soleil the God Pigeon versus Willy Wonka Meat Canyon Edition. Hey, it's Soleil the God Pigeon. Okay then. That's gonna do it. That's season 9 as a whole. Soleil performed the ultimate Soleil, I don't know. He performed the ultimate redemption run. He lost his initial episode, although apparently that was luck, because when he came back in Losers, he won. And then when he came back in the championship, he won again. You know, either that means the Animaniacs cast is cracked. Actually, hold on. We have the season 8 document, right? There's season 7 or season 8. Season 8. I didn't keep the season 8 one, did I? I guess I didn't. I'll be back. So I just double checked it. It was Bobby Goodfeather. So not only are there Goodfeathers, the ones who win their Animaniacs episode. No, he didn't. So Bobby Goodfeather lost the championship episode. So Sully the God Pigeon just winning 2 of them up was like, this is how it's fucking done. I thought I could trust you, but no, I could not. Anyway, I guess that's gonna be it. So, take care. Next week we'll start season 10. Thank all of you who suggested anything for this series that got in. Oh, and by the way, now that this season is done, and when this episode airs, season 11 suggestions will be taken more seriously, since I probably won't be nearly as behind. But until then, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen.